The surface pressure on Pluto is probably around 1 million times weaker than on Earth, or at least that's the state it was in when New Horizons flew by, which was during the time when Pluto was deep inside the Kuiper Belt. But we know that it moves on that really weird elliptical path, so there are times when Pluto is much closer to the Sun, and during those periods, sublimation will increase and the atmosphere of Pluto could increase to as much as 1/4 that of Earth, which is 3 times the surface pressure of Mars, and might even be enough to allow liquid nitrogen to form on Pluto. Turning our attention to another eye-catching surface feature of Pluto, that deep blood-red stain that runs out from the left side of the heart. This region is commonly known as Cthulhu Macula, after the cosmic horror of H.P. Lovecraft, although the technical name is actually Belton Regio. Either way, what makes it so red? The leading theory is that the color is being made by tholins, which are organic compounds created by radiation from the sun impacting methane and carbon dioxide that is lingering in Pluto's atmosphere. Once those molecules are thoroughly radiated, they clump together, turn red, and fall down to the surface like radioactive snow. And you can see traces of that red splattered across the surface, which helps to illustrate that flow of ice, gas, and potentially liquid that carries the tholins around Pluto. Now, a less visible but equally as fascinating aspect of Pluto is its giant ice volcano right Mars. The volcano is about 5 kilometers tall and 150 kilometers wide, and it erupts with a slushy mixture of water and methane. This isn't Pluto's only cryovolcano, it's just the biggest, and we don't know how often these erupt, but we do know that the volcanic process here is still relatively active. For as wide as Right Mars is, there's only one visible impact crater on the whole thing, so we know this is not some ancient structure. It gets refreshed often, or at least relatively often on the cosmic timeline, so it might erupt every few million years or so. But where does the slush come from? Well, that's where Pluto gets even more mysterious.